Hello, friends. This is my September bullet journal setup, and you will have to excuse me if my voice doesn't sound very good. I was at the state fair for 3 hours in the rain and the mud, and I was already sick before I went there, so I'm just feeling a little fried, especially in the vocal department, and my voice will not sound as mm, smooth as it usually does, so my bad. um, so, I actually did this setup based off of the very, very small amount of photos that I have left. I think I've said this before, but I don't have a printer at my house that actually prints good quality photos. So I printed these on the printer in the library at my school, and obviously I haven't been in session all summer, so I haven't been able to print out anything new. So I've been holding on to these last couple photos you see there, like the gazebo and the flowers and the wall hanging. So I just been holding on to those three, hoping they'd work together. And I think I managed to make it work pretty well, although my mom was like, those won't look good. And I was like, bet, Mom, I'll make it work. And I think I did. Right now I'm doing a light gray thing that you can't really see on camera, but trust me, it looked really good. It's like a little scene that I did in a light color to kind of make it not overwhelm the overall composition of the page. What else? My school starts in less than a week, and I'm kind of freaking out because I had a whole class situation that I had to deal with. I had a professor last semester that was just really, didn't get it. I tried to figure out how to make the class work, and he was just awful. So I had a situation where I thought I might have to retake that class this semester, in which case I'd have to switch my schedule around. And I don't, thankfully, but I did have to switch my whole schedule around to accommodate switching. I was supposed to be in the next class by him, and I switched out of his section into a different section, and then all my classes were on Tuesday, Thursdays, and none on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and that was a mess too. And now I have an 8 a.m. on a different campus, but at least it's better than having that guy again. I'm just a little frazzled, in case you can't tell. This is gonna be really informal. So I'm more than a little anxious about how this school semester is gonna go, so I wanted to make my journal a really calming place to be. And I always do, but especially right now more than usual. Yeah. I need some order in my life, and I feel like I haven't been able to find it for a while. Yeah, like I said, I had a really, really bad spring semester at school, so this summer has been about recovery and just getting my head back on straight. I haven't been out a lot, so I'm excited to go back and meet people and do things, but I'm also anxious that it's gonna end up how it did before. On the plus side, I had a lot of back issues earlier on this summer when I switched my anxiety medication. Somehow that has an impact on my muscle spasms that I get in my lower back. So when I was switching off of one and onto another, I had a really, really bad couple of weeks. But I'm doing so much better as far as that. And that's the one positive thing I think this year, even though I'm nervous about how my whole schedule has shaken out. I did switch into a different class, so now I have 1 on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and 3 on Tuesday, Thursdays, which isn't ideal, but it's better than it could be. What was I saying? See, I'm sick. Oh yeah, having my back not be in like constant pain, I think is going to make a huge difference as far as how much I feel like I'm able to handle as far as homework and going out and socializing, and I don't know. I feel like this school year I just want to get a little more out of it because I am like very shy in like kind of unfamiliar social situations. So I'm really trying to like push myself more. Like I wrote that like list of intentions back on the first page. I'm not even talking about my layout at all. I'm sorry. I wrote that list of intentions back on the first page, and that was one of them. And also like learn how to use the gym earlier on in the school semester so that I will be inexperienced at the same time as everyone else, rather than putting it off and then feeling weird about it. I'm not a big gym person, but it's cold. I live in Minnesota, and I can't always like go for really long walks outside, even though I'd love to. It just sometimes there's wind chill, and you just can't. So I want to learn how to use the gym. What else did I do? Oh my gosh, this title on this calendar page was such a struggle. I've been doing like brush lettering titles the past few months. In September, I was like, I'm not going to fit it all in, I just know it. So I did this because there's 9 letters, so I could do 3 rows of 3. But it took a couple tries to get it right. Oh, and then here I figured out that there's 30 days in September instead of 31, because the past 2 months have been 31, so I just got used to it, so I covered that up. And then, you know, I thought about adding a drawing down there, but again, like I'm out of photos to tape in, so maybe I'll find one once I get back to school, or maybe I'll do like a continuation of that like landscape drawing that I did in the pale gray Tombow back on the other page. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think would look good down there, like another photo or a drawing or a doodle. Yeah, that's my whole September setup. Thanks so much for watching this video, and hopefully I'll be back soon with a more polished October setup video. Bye.